One of the best, if not the best, from Arabian Oud Sultani.
Here's some codes to save you some cash on your next Middle Eastern niche or designer fragrances.
What's going on, guys? My name is Neeb. Welcome back to AROMATIX. Today we're going to be talking about one of the best from Arabian Oud. I personally have placed this at #1 for a long time, and as of right now, it still technically is. And what this is called is Sultani. Looking at the bottle in itself, it looks like a design of a dagger, basically, aka khanjar in Arabic. The actual top looks like the handle of a dagger, as you can see, and at the top of the dagger handle is Arabian Oud written in cursive. The front of the bottle in itself has this window with a sticker on it that says Sultani, not only in English, but also in Arabic. The bottom of the fragrance has not really much information except for some engravements on the dates of production, and on the bottom you see their Arabian Oud logo. The cap in itself is not really on there too snug, but it does snap into place. I personally wouldn't pick it up by the cap. And also taking a look at the atomizer, as you can see, you're getting something that gets the job done and some. I love an atomizer that actually shoots a pretty strong dose of juice, but also being consistent and not too pressurized personally. So starting things off, let's talk about what you get with the top of the fragrance aside from the notes. It's very crisp. It's got this berry nature to it that's almost resembling like apple to me. Underneath that, you're gonna get this very light dose of spiced cardamom, giving you this like oriental feel, almost like a tea vibe with an undertone of woody cedar wood. That's what I personally get with cardamom. So you get this very fresh tangerine bergamot, that typical citrus freshness at the top, with spices and a crisp berry. And that top is literally everything, man. It's crisp, it's cooling, it's refreshing, and it's very attention grabbing. But shortly after that, or underneath that, I should say, I mean within seconds, you start to get like this floral undertone that's also pretty cooling in itself as well. And what this basically starts to make it smell like, or gives it vibes of, is like laundry detergent, or rather fabric softener, because I feel like the whole fabric softener DNA smells more expensive, and that's exactly what this one is. It smells extremely expensive. And the whole cooling vibe is consistent with the note of freesia. Freesia in itself is this light white floral note with spicy qualities and traits to it. And for me personally, I find that it resembles a little bit in a family like mint, rosemary, but much more mild than something like that, still recreating the whole cooling vibe. It also has Lily of the Valley along with the freesia, which is notorious for the soapy vibes, but that in combination with the freesia and also a note of rose leads to like the ultimate sophistication in terms of like fabric softener vibes. So you've got cardamom, you've got the freesia, you've got the Lily of the Valley, and the rose. These are all basically recreating for me the luxury fabric softener of Dubai vibes, basically, or Saudi Arabia, like royalty Saudi Arabian fabric softener vibes. And not only that, you also have the freshness coming from the bergamot and tangerine. So now what we've established is you have this Saudi Arabian luxury fabric softener vibe with freshness from the citruses, a crisp berry note backed up with pink pepper, really just helping aid in that crisp nature. Extremely attention grabbing and beautiful at the top. And that's basically what you get with the fragrance. As it starts to transition, you're gonna start to notice its developments more so going in towards the realm of like ambery. All of those chords start to get a little bit richer, deeper. You start to develop this signature musk and woods combination as well. There's in that base musk, patchouli, sandalwood, and ambers, and that's pretty much what you're gonna start getting. You're still holding on to those crisp berries with a luxury fabric softener vibe, but it's getting denser, it's getting deeper, richer, and woodier. The amber and the patchouli really start to intensify, going from this once fresh luxury fabric softener into like this borderline sexy fabric softener, genuinely. And so because of its multitude of accords and transitions, it has to be one of my top ones from Arabian Oud. There's sexy factors to it, clean factors to it, attention-grabbing factors to it, citrus, ambery. I mean, it makes a lot of sense why it's not only my favorite, but a lot of people's favorites. Just the multitude of transitions, accords, etc. This is absolutely one of the most unique and beautiful fragrances. So addressing the whole unique thing. In the Middle East, there's a very popular scent profile or DNA that's this musky, woody, aromatic style DNA. And it gives you the whole recreation of Cashmere Oud. It smells like Cashmerean and oud, basically. And this is one of those that has that. However, it doesn't just stop there. It's kind of like, think of other fragrances that use a similar funk, if you will. If you look at other brands of like, the East and even some of the West, they have a similar funk or proprietary blend or fixative that gives them across the boards a DNA. Think of that Cashmere Oud as the funk of the Middle East in certain fragrances. It's not in all of their fragrances. It's in the ones that are designed to be musky, aromatic, woody. In that realm, this is of the highest caliber, in my opinion, that does fresh and floral. There are other ones that does the similar DNA that focuses more so on animalic oud, animalic ambers, and it wouldn't be right to say that this is the best one of them all, but it would be more accurate for me to say that this is the best from Arabian Oud. Picture this, you're in Saudi Arabia in a fine ass hotel. They have these robes that have been dry cleaned, etc. You get vibes of that. You've got cut up berries and just sexy ass vibes, man. That's what I get with this one. In terms of the performance, it lasts all day. On clothing, you get that musky, woody vibe to the next day. Occasions, you could potentially signature scent this, but it smells extremely expensive. So if you've got it like that or you want to smell like you do, this would be the one to go with. Appropriate for the office, appropriate for meetings, appropriate for dates, appropriate for first impressions. It works for everything, man. It smells expensive, allowing it to shine in multiple occasions, and also has a lot of other accords and more interesting factors than just one dimension, giving it its complement factors and also making it appropriate for those first impressions. The price point of this is anywhere from $200, or I've seen it even go for $250 and below. Check the links down in the description for the lowest prices. If you find it for less than that, grab it. This is a 10 out of 10. One of the best, if not the best, from Arabian Oud. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Till the next video, peace.